Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, I'm so excited. But I don't want to spill. Now. I'm not spilling in this video, but guys, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. You'll find out in another video, maybe 2 videos after this, but I'm so excited and I can't wait to share the good news. Anyways, yeah, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Cynthia. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in the UK. I film about family, lifestyle, everything in between, how I juggle my life here in the UK with work, with my kids, my husband, everything about me. Basically, how I've been juggling it for going to 2 years now. Yeah, almost 2 years. So that's what I share in this channel. So if you think this is a channel for you, please subscribe to the channel, gives you a thumbs up, share to your friends, they can also subscribe. Yeah, that's basically. You're welcome. To my returning subscribers, I love you all. Thank you for the love, for the support on all my videos. I don't want to call names, but I love you guys. Thank you so much. So today's video, yeah, I promised I was going to do a pros and cons. Yeah, pros and cons of domiciliary care, advantages and disadvantages of domiciliary care. I promised to do that video. I don't want to talk too fast, but I'm also trying to talk too fast because I need to hurry up and shoot this video. Yeah, I tried to do a video on advantages and disadvantages of being a domiciliary carer. I'm actually working at my work. You can see I'm putting on my uniform and I have about 30 minutes break, so I have to do this fast and get done with it so I can go into the client's house. Okay, so if you think this video is of interest to you, please watch to the very end and give the video a thumbs up now. And please, if you hear any noise in the background, please ignore. Cars are passing on the way. I'm just parked here. I just have to shoot this video here and there because it's going to be a busy weekend. Today's Friday, but it's going to be a busy weekend, guys. I don't want to spill. I'm not spilling, but I'm not working this weekend, but it's going to be a very busy weekend. Anyways, let's dive right into today's video, okay? So today's video is in partnership with Amber. You already know. Yes, Amber is a platform where students can secure accommodation here in the UK. Yes, you heard me right. You can secure accommodation here in the UK. How do you secure this accommodation? I always tell you to go down to my description below. You will see my link. You see an affiliate link where you click. When you click the link, it's take you to the platform where you book your accommodation. All you need to do is all you need to do is to fill in basic details. They'll ask you basic information. You fill that in and you secure accommodation. You have 24/7 assisted service that always there to help you all the way. Like, no stress, no hassle, no need for guarantor, do this one, no need for all of that. So you need to secure that accommodation, and that's ideal accommodation. You need to secure it now because you already know the UCAS deadline is fast approaching, guys. UCAS deadline is fast approaching, so you need to secure that ideal accommodation as soon as you can to avoid the hassle of getting accommodations far from university or getting an accommodation you don't really like. Do you get? So it's time for you to start booking accommodation so you can just get the accommodation of your dreams, the accommodation, the house you like, the flat you love, the within proximity of a university. Do you get? So you need to start securing the accommodation now, like this. And you already know the UCAS deadline is January 31st, 2024. It sounds far, yeah, trust me, it's not far because time flies like what I don't know. So you need to submit your undergraduate application ASAP, as soon as you can. Submit your application as soon as you can. Deadline remains 31st of January 2024. 31st of January 2024 is not far, trust me. Okay. I'm going to start with the disadvantages. Yes, I'm going to start with the cons. So the first on my list, this is my list, is looking rough, but yeah, I can see what I wrote. The first I have here is the risk of driving. Like, being a domiciliary care, it comes with this risk. I'm not saying you're going to have accident or anything, but like, there's this risk. You're going out every day driving, you're always on the road. Do you get what I mean? I'm not saying this because I had one. Yeah, if you're new to the channel, I had an accident sometime in May. Yeah, something not so serious as mine, no, but yeah, doing my course of journeying, going from work to work, from one client to another client. Yeah, so that's one of the disadvantages of working as a domiciliary carer. There's this risk of driving, something can happen on the way, God forbid you might have accident or something, you're tired, what not you get. So that's one disadvantage of being a domiciliary carer. And number 2 on my list is, okay, you wouldn't know what to meet. You wouldn't know what you meet at a client's house. So let me explain. You wouldn't know what you meet at a client's house. So as a domiciliary carer, you're going to meet different people. You're going to take care of different clients. You're going to administer medications to different clients. You're going to go to different houses. So if you're going to Mrs. A, what you're going to meet there will be different from what you meet in Mrs. B. Obviously, there's a care plan, there's everything. You read the handover note and everything. You have an idea of what you're going to meet. But trust me, it's not like what you read is not like what you exactly meet. For instance, now you will know that, okay, in care plan, they say that, oh, Mrs. A has a dog. But they will not tell you how big the dog is. So until you go there and be like, oh, and dog is barking, like, oh, okay. I think I have about 2 people that have messaged me on Instagram asking me about pets. Like, they're scared of pets. How do they come into the UCAS to domiciliary care? How do they do? They're scared of pets, dogs, cats, and all of that. And I just try to encourage them, because in the Bible, God said, for God has not given us spirit of fear. Like in the Bible, it's written that God has not given us spirit of fear. I'm talking like this, but trust me, I was scared when I did my shadow shifts. When I did my first shadow shift, I saw a cat in the first client house. My second call was, I met a dog. Like, the dog was barking, like, I was scared, and I had to hide behind the lady I was shadowing with. God, I was scared. But the thing is that over time you just get used to it, and you just get used to it. For cats, I think I just still ignore cats, but for dog, I'm now getting to like them, because I'm touching their body, that kind of thing. Me, they're not born with to touch dog before. Like, I see dog, I go like this. But yeah, that's something you don't know what to expect. You don't know what you meet. Then when you get there, you probably be confused about, their food is quite different from ours. They will tell you what they want to eat. They will probably, everything will be in the care plan. Even the clients herself will tell you, but you won't just like processing the whole thing. Especially if you are new to the country, my job becomes, how do I do this? What is match bill? How do I, that kind of stuff. So that's just like one disadvantage. At first, might just be a lot, but with time you would get used to it. Okay, so that's that. And also you can meet some unnice clients, like some people that are not so nice. Some of them are actually rude. So most of my clients, like 90% of them are actually very sweet. So it was 98. I've met just one client that was not so nice, but then after a while we just started talking as if we didn't have an issue in the past. Do you get? So that's it. Then my next point is, this one is if you're using your car. If you're using your car, there's tendency of tear and wear. I call it my husband, tear and wear. This car is undergoing tear and wear. Where are tear? It's always talking. Where are tear? So I'm talking from the aspect of you driving your own car, because there's some people doing domiciliary care that they don't have to drive. Like maybe they're within walking distance and they walk, or they use the bus, or they use the bicycle. So me, I'm talking of me that I'm driving, but I don't drive long distance apparently. But yeah, I'm driving this car every now and then. Where and tear what happen? I can't smile, but the way you say it is always funny. That's how I'm sounding, like where and tear. Yeah, and we only have just one car, so we just manage it. Both of us try to manage it, take the kids to school. I used to when I need to walk. Sometimes now he has to use public transport and all of that. So that's it. And then my mileage will increase. Mileage of the car will increase. As when we got our first car in the UK, when we wanted to sell that one off on Facebook markets, the mileage increased a little bit. And obviously we didn't sell it. No, we actually sold this more than the amount we bought it here. But this particular one, because then I was not doing domiciliary care, but this particular one that I've need domiciliary care, the mileage has increased. It has not increased so much, but obviously I feel like when we want to sell this car, if we want to get a new one, I want to sell this one, we won't sell it at the price we got it. Probably reduced because the mileage has increased. So that's one disadvantage. So another point here is you spend more hours outside than you should actually spend. So this is like, how do I put it? There's no guaranteed hours. It's time consuming. This is just like one, I'm putting it under one canopy. The way I'm saying this time consuming, one advantage is flexible. So it feels like I'm contradicting myself. I'm going to explain everything now. So I said you spend more time outside than you should actually spend, or than you're actually being paid for, so to say. For instance, now today I'm working today, and so let me just look at the time. Okay, I'm working today, and my call started at 7 a.m. this morning, and my call is going to end at 10 p.m. today. Currently is 4:45. So yeah, I started at 7 a.m. this morning. I left the house about 6:45. So it's a 12-13 minutes drive, and then my call is going to end at 10 p.m. at night. But guess what? Wait, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. is how many hours? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 hours. So I'm out of the house for 15 hours. But guess what? My actual hours that I'm working is just 6 hours 20 minutes. I'm not joking. I would have shown you on my phone, but I'm using my phone to film this now. My actual work today is 6 hours 20 minutes. So in a particular client's house, I'm working 1 hour, another one 20 minutes, another one 30 minutes, like that. And I'm getting paid for the 6 hours 20 minutes. But then again, they pay for mileage and travel time. So the number of minutes it takes me to go from one client to another client, for instance, from Mrs. A to Mr. B's house, might be about 10 minutes drive. They pay me for my travel time for that period, and they also pay mileage. Do you get? So they pay for travel time and for mileage. So at the end of the day, it's not so bad. Do you get what I mean? Or compared to when you are working in a care home and you're going for your 12-hour shift, when you're coming out to 12-hour shifts, if it's £10 per hour, you're coming out with 120 or whatever. After then when they move tax, probably come out with whatever that is left. So that's the thing about this domiciliary care. Yeah. So going down, talking about this more hours outside than you should actually do, I will now move on to money aspects, because they're intertwined. So because of that, obviously you're working 6 hours 20 minutes compared to 12 hours, you're making less. Like compared to 12 hours in care home, you're making less. Because then if someone that likes money, it will pay you. I'm not like, because with domiciliary care, if you actually want to make money, you want to make money out of it, you have to work 7 days a week or 6 days a week. For me, I work 4 times a week max. So I work every other, like this week I work 4 days this week. Next week I work 3 days next week. The other week I work 4 days next week. The other day I work 3 days next week. That's how I work. So it might sound like you don't work that much, but trust me, it feels like I work every day. Yeah, basically. So if you calculate how many hours I end up doing, do you get what I mean? But then again, I don't talk about the advantage, but I'll go over to the advantage. You can pick shifts with your agencies or something. The days you are free. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, money. I did talk about the money. You work a lot, less money. Kind of. Not like you work a lot, you're outside your house a lot, because the work is not over so much. You are outside your house for a long period of time, but then you come back home, it's not so much like you should. But if you are looking for plenty money, you can work 7 days a week and you'll be fine. So the next disadvantage is, domiciliary care is a lone work, because it's just you. You're going to a client's house, you don't know what you're going to face, you don't know, God forbid, if anything happens. We had a client, I attended to a client, I think it's a month ago now, and there was an emergency. So just me. Obviously, we have like a phone to call, 111 and 919, whatever to call. It's always there in the folder. You call your line manager, you call your team lead. Obviously, you can do that. But then again, it's not just like when you have someone there with you. Do you get? Because if it's just you, at first you just be scared, just like, oh, what do I do? But you shouldn't be, because you're trained. Do you get? But we are humans, it's just natural. So it's a lone walk, and if you're faced with anything, there's no one to come to your rescue until after several minutes or hours. But you can always call your line manager, your team lead, or whoever you want to call. So the last but not the least on our disadvantages is body pains. Yeah, there was like it comes with body pains. Like currently, and this is my hand from driving. I don't know, I think I'm always using mostly my right hand, just my one right hand, and I'm like this. So it comes with like body pains, maybe bad positioning, I don't know, like sitting down for too long, driving for too long. Yeah, that's one bad side of domiciliary care. Comes with, so you just need to be doing a lot of exercises and probably sitting properly, or I don't know, take painkillers. I don't know, but don't I think that's it. So that's all I have for disadvantages of domiciliary care. If you have more, let me know in the comments section. Yeah, I might have missed out some things. If you just let me know in the comment section. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the advantages of being a domiciliary care. Are you ready to listen? Let me see if we have enough time. Okay, I think we have to be snappy with this. I have to be very fast. The first on my list is it improves your driving skills. Yes, see, I'm a pro when it comes to driving. Like, it improves your driving skills. If you come into the UK and you're driving to an international driving license, guy, if you are doing domiciliary care, when it's time for you to write the UK driving license, when it's time for you to write the UK driving test or do the practical, you will pass once. I'm not joking, because you've been driving, you've been on the road, like, and you get to know many places. Like, see, there's no way I don't know in this one, honestly. Like, you get to know a lot of places. You're driving, you just, like, you get what I mean. You improve in your driving, like, to be when I'm driving my husband, I'm like, now you drive like this. I'm like, yes, so I sabi drive now. So yes, that's one advantage of being a domiciliary carer. Yeah, another one is flexibility. This cannot be overemphasized. Guys, there's flexibility in this job. I've been home twice today. So I think it depends on your company as well, and number of clients you have and space and everything. So I've been home, we have like morning calls, we have morning, we have lunch, we have tea time, and then we have bedtime, like nights. So 4 runs. 4 calls. So after your morning call, you can decide to go home if you have like 1 hour 30 minutes in between the next afternoon call, lunch call, and maybe your house is not far. So for me, where I'm working currently today is not so far from my house. It's like 10 to 15, it's not up to 15 minutes, like 10 to 12 minutes drive to my house. So after my morning call, I went back home to go and have breakfast because I didn't eat before leaving the house. Yeah, so I usually do that, and sometimes I go home to check on the kids. I can even do school runs. I used to do school runs too sometimes because we only have 1 car now. I'll go and carry someone to school, carry him to his nursery and all of that. So there's flexibility. You can go home to rest if you want to rest, or you can decide to stay in your car. Like now, I'm shooting a video. Do you get? Because I don't want to go home because petrol too is wasting. So sometimes I just stay in the car, shoot a video, or I edit content, or just do 1 or 2 things. Yeah, so that's it. There's flexibility in this job, and it's good for women, like mothers. It's good for mothers with kids, especially little kids. Yeah. So another advantage is you meet lovely people. Lovely family. I've met a lot of lovely people, sweet people. You meet a lot of lovely people on this job. And another one is the work itself is less stressful. Yes, guys, domiciliary work itself, aside driving, domiciliary work itself is chilling. It's not stressful. Just sometimes I've said this to before. Sometimes I don't go to a client's house, maybe tea time, and just prepare a cup of tea for the client and administer medication. That's all. Sometimes I'll just prepare I'll administer medication and chat with the clients. So the work most times is usually in the morning when you have to do personal care, clean, dress them, get them dressed for the day, give them breakfast, then administer medication, clean if you need to clean, like basic stuffs. But the work itself, trust me, is not stressful at all. It's not stressful. Make tea, make breakfast, make food, give administer medication, clean, that's personal hygiene. The work itself is not stressful compared to care home that you can be attending to like 1 million people. They look you, I go they chuk. That's on that thing. In care home, you see a boy don't like you go there. But yeah, like it's just you and doing your thing, but you just do your thing well and do it well. Do you get? So yeah, with domiciliary care, you gain a lot of experience. I wrote this down. You gain a lot of experience because you are faced with different situations. You are faced with you're working with different clients with different situations, with different I don't want to use sicknesses. Yeah, but you get what I mean. So you're faced with all of that, and it's what's the word though? Hey, I don't know how to add. It will just give you that. Hey, I don't know the word, but I know what I'm trying to say. When you're faced with different, you just know how to manage different situations. Basically, you know how to manage different situations, and you know how to use all types of equipment when it comes to manual handling. Like, because you see different types of equipment. There's a lot of experience working as a domiciliary carer. So if you go to a care home at the end of the day, to be like beans for you, like smooth. Yeah, that's it, Sha. And there's growth in domiciliary care. I mentioned this in my previous video. Go and watch that video for more details. I'm trying to make this video as short as I can, so go back and talk and go and watch on the growth. Yeah, I've grown. So yeah, I've grown. I'm promoted. I'm a senior carer talking to me like this. Don't joke with me. And I'm an MMC. I don't even know my post again. Whatever. So another advantage is that you learn a lot, you gain knowledge from. See all these old people in. I just wonder, God, I cannot have their brain. Trust me, they're so smart. They are really so smart. But you gain a lot of things from them, chatting with them. You gain a lot of things from them. So I had to put that as an advantage, because I've actually gained a lot of things from them. Trust me. And okay, I think I mentioned this is a lone work. And I mentioned lone work has been a disadvantage. It's also an advantage, because there's nobody choking you inside your work, going to report you up and down. As long as you do your work as you should. Do you get? Then the last but not the least about domiciliary care, an advantage is a fast route. Is it route or route? Some people call it route, some people call it route. Anyways, the fast route to settlement. Yeah, to settle here in the UK. It's a very fast route to settle here in the UK. If you want to have your leave to remain, permanent residence, and all of that, it's a very fast route to settle. Yeah, and another thing, you're helping lives, you're saving lives. Do you get? Helping people. So guys, that's the end of this video. If I missed out on anything, advantages or disadvantages, let me know. And if what I've listed here has convinced you not to do domiciliary care, or has convinced you to go into domiciliary care, let me also know in the comment section. Okay, and if you have more questions, don't forget to drop it in the comment section. Send me a DM on Instagram, send me an email. I might not respond immediately, but I'll definitely respond, guys. I've been so busy. Okay, I think that's it about this video. I need to go in now. I'm just right on time, guys. I want to go in by 5. I'm right on time. Okay, yeah, right on time. I have 5 minutes left. I'm right on time. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Give you a thumbs up, share to your friends. What else? Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you in my next one. Okay, bye.